welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the graphic novel Robin Volume 2 Triumphant. So as you can see, this is it right here that I have. Now this is the second volume, which collect the 90s Robin solo issues, where it was mostly Tim Drake as Robin, and so on, because most of these were released in the 90s. Because this right here was the actual first volume that I had, which is pretty good, So I actually went ahead and found and got the second one, and they have the same creators behind it. You have Chuck Dixon, Alan Grant as the writers, and so on. Norm, Barry Fargo, I think that's how you pronounce it, as the penciler and so on. Tim Lyle, you have some of the same people. I know the Smith guy that's in the second one. I don't think he was in the other one if I'm not mistaken. But this is the second volume of the Robin, and there are other volumes of this too as well. But I just decided, I know it's been a while since I actually have read that particular first volume, of Robin, but I just decided to actually go on back into reading, because there are a couple more of them anyway. Well, anyway, this actually deals with the idea of Tim Drake. He's still coming to his role as Robin, and at times Batman is not even there, Plus Robin has to deal with the idea of being, Tim himself has to deal with the idea of being in school, his father has come home and so on, all that kind of stuff. Plus at the same time he has to fight crime on the side as Robin, It kind of feels similar to how Spider-Man and Peter Parker are at times. I really do know that there's kind of similarity between the two, But in other words, it is pretty entertaining, and I have been getting actually hooked on the story of Tim Drake and Robin himself, So I would definitely be looking forward to reading more volumes of this, But anyway, these collects Batman issues 465, then 467 to 469, and then it also collects issues of Robin 2, 1 through 4, and Robin 3, 1 through 6. And these were released in 1991, 1992, and 1993. Now the artwork in these are very good, Even the writing at times is very good. It's very easy to understand and read what they were saying, So I thought all that was pretty good, But you also have the enemy of Robin too, the Tim Drake version of Robin. He's King Snake. I don't want to get into it because it's spoiler territory. He does return, There's also this game known as the Ghost Dragons, who are led by Lynx, and so on. And they actually are part of King Snake. They're actually teamed with King Snake, There's also stories that deal with because there's different story arcs in the story too as well, in these collector stories. Because you have I think it's 3 different story arcs that occur in this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's 3 different story arcs. Because one of the story arcs actually is completely about the Joker himself. He escapes from Arkham Asylum, so you have a story arc. I think it's 4 issues that collect something going on with the Joker. As he and add him dealing with a new Robin, because he thought he killed Robin. Remember Jason Todd? So he has this new Robin to deal with, and that's when he kind of suspects that this isn't the Robin that he knew. This is a new Robin that Batman has. Then it turns out that Batman is not even in Gotham City, because most of the stories he's not even in them, So Joker, you can tell that Batman himself is not even around, Then you have this new hero who shows up. That's actually a woman known as Huntress. She actually teams up with Robin to actually pursue I forget who it was. They had to pursue some new some enemies, and so on. They have to deal with this guy known as the KGB Beast and so on and all that kind of stuff. But it is a pretty entertaining story. It has some moments where it kind of drags, You can tell they're just dragging the story along. But I thought in the end it was pretty good. I really like the moments with Tim Drake and his schooling and his father, so how he has to actually balance that, and he actually has arguments with his father at the time, because his father doesn't want him to be with Bruce Wayne, He doesn't know why he's always Bruce Wayne. Even his school teacher doesn't want him to be with Bruce Wayne all the time. They're trying to figure out why he's that, and then he has all these bruises and stuff on his face. They're trying to figure out what's doing. Is that Bruce Wayne hitting him, when secret is him as Robin fighting crime, and he's getting beat up and stuff while he's fighting crime, So all those kind of elements in there are making an entertaining, story. And the artwork in it is just beautiful, just like how it was in the especially when it gets to the actual Robin issues. The artwork is just beautiful. The way they drew it and stuff, it looks awesome. I love the way the artwork look, But overall, this was a pretty entertaining tale. I really did like it. I feel like it's kind of on the level of the first volume of the Robin collector stories, And I like that, I'm actually getting pulled more and more into the story of my second favorite Robin, because Tim Drake is my second like all-time favorite Robin. You know, I won't be surprised if Damian Wayne one day eventually goes through. But yeah, my second favorite Robin has always been Tim Drake. You know, followed by the first one is actually Dick Grayson or Richard Grayson, who went on to become Nightwing. You know, so Tim Drake has always been like my second all-time favorite Robin. You know, because he's like on the animated series, you know, he's actually been like in the other stuff. I know he became Red Robin too and so on, you know. But yeah, Robin Volume 2 Triumphant, it's a nice balance of stories, you know, so I would definitely recommend it, you know, for like fans, especially if you're a fan of the Tim Drake Robin. I'm giving this a B-, and that's my review for Robin Volume 2 Triumphant. That's what they actually are calling it, you know, the name of this particular volume. There are other volumes too. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.